A lot of persons dream of living in Abuja because of the stories and the pictures of all the luxuries and the beautiful sceneries. But what most don't know is that Abuja has so many realities. And today I am going to take you to one of the biggest slums in Abuja. This place is so big that it is said to harbor more than 1 million residents. This place is located on the airport road just right opposite federal housing, and it stretches even deeper past federal housing towards Trademore Estate. So today, just like every other slums, it had so many entrances, but today I decided to take a route that can be found on the road that is leading towards Piakasa area. So this is the pathway, and now I am headed into this slum that is popularly known as Lugbe. Now, one thing you need to know about this place is that a lot of people actually come to live here because the price of apartment and cost of living in Abuja is so high that a lot of persons simply choose to stay here. Yet, I must tell you, houses within this location cost as much as houses in many areas of other cities, but yet people choose to live here just to minimize cost. And most of them simply are looking for a better future or simply have jobs that they are doing in Abuja that they have to compromise. So this is me making my way deeper into this area, into this slum, this settlement that harbors more than 1 million persons. It is so big that it is divided into different zones, and today I was only able to walk within, I think, 3 or maybe 4 zones, not even entirely, just taking different parts. As you could see, the slum itself is so unhygienic. It is totally not advisable, not convenient for human living because, as you could see, it harbors so many parasites, so many dirt that the air that you breathe there could be totally contaminated. The environment is polluted, yet people are still struggling and trying to get through with life, and that is the human spirit. Now, if you ask me where I am entering, I have zero idea because in this slum, houses are built in a disorderly fashion. Like you could be walking through someone's window and then you arrived at someone else's door. So I'm just taking different ways, different pathways that I come across, just taking different turns. I can't even locate my way out, but I know that eventually I am going to find my way out of here. So, as you could see, the houses are clustered together, they are so close to each other. I doubt if there is any privacy, but people living here do not worry about such things as they are just looking for a place where they can lay their head and go to sleep. So, as you could see, life is different for everybody, and not everyone can afford to live in those luxury parts of the city. I'm sure many of them have hopes and dreams of one day having to live in a much more conducive and comfortable environment. But until then, this is all they have, and this is all that they are grateful for. So I am having a good time here, having to see how people live, and in turn, I get to appreciate what I have because sometimes you think that what you have isn't the best because we always want something more. But when you see other people who live in less better condition than you do, sometimes all you have to do is to learn how to appreciate what you have. So, this is just a few of the locations. Like I said, it is such a big environment. I couldn't even walk through all the distances. Like there are still like five, six other zones that I could not cover. But in the end, I am so glad that I was able to capture these few ones. And yeah, I've made my way out of that place. And this bridge is popularly known as Car Wash Bridge. When I got outside at the end, I had to reward myself with some boiled granite, and the seller was very generous as she added a lot of tips, granite tips for me. So, yeah, thank you, my dear friends. Until next time, bye.